Hello, and welcome to Clamoring Towards Truth. If you are new, welcome. My name is Josh. If you are returning, welcome back. And today, I am going to be talking about life path numbers, expression numbers, and a little bit about astrology. For anyone who is actually searching more in depth of who they are, just these alone will help you really get in depth to get in touch with all aspects of yourself. Um, for any of you guys who don't know how to find your life path number, it's very simple. You literally just take the month of your birth, the day of your birth, and the year of your birth, and add them all up. And then whatever number you get, you just shrink that down to another single digit. The only numbers you don't reduce are 11, 22, and 33. Those are all master numbers, and they have a different meaning for them. Yeah, anyways, just to put in like a little more perspective, I was born 11/25/1991. So all that together, you would take 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 1. All that equals 29. And then you take the 2 and the 9, add those together, and then you get 11. So therefore, I am an 11 life path. Expression numbers are about the same way, where you kind of like shrink them down, but I made this so you guys can go ahead and kind of screenshot it if you need it, so you can do your whole name. Like I got 4 first names. Like that's too much to add up for you guys, but there you go. Go ahead and like stop it, pause it, screenshot that, save it for you so you can do your name. And yeah, so again, I did add up all mine. Mine came up to 107 for the total amount. So therefore you just take 1 plus 7, and there you go. I am an 8 expression number. Like I said, I am going to be talking about expression numbers, life path numbers, and astrology. I'm going to try to remember to put timestamps in there so you guys can kind of jump around, because I feel like this might be a little bit more lengthy video than my normal ones, because this is a little bit more information. The astrology aspects that I'm going to touch base on are the planets, how long each planet stays in each sign, the qualities of each planet, and then for the astrology aspect, I am going to touch base on life lessons that each sign needs to learn. All right. And also, if you already know about your like life path numbers and everything, also check out your birthday meaning, like the actual day. Like I was born on the 25th, so that the day 25 has its own like significance, and which I'll read as I am going along. I'm not going to read all the days, because that would be kind of extensive. So you guys can go ahead and do that by yourselves. So let me go ahead and get into it. I am going to start off with the life paths. If you are a life path 1, you are considered a leader. They are characterized by strong willpower, determination, and a desire for success. They are independent, ambitious, and often take the initiative in various areas of life. Again, that's one life path. If you are a number 2 life path, you are the diplomat. You are a natural mediator. They have an exceptional ability to resolve conflicts and bring harmony to interpersonal relationships. Their goal is to build stable and supportive connections. They are sensitive to the needs of others and often put others first. They excel at working behind the scenes to support and inspire others. Life path number 3. You are an artist. They're natural artists and communicators. They are full of energy, creativity, and joy for life. They love to inspire others with their ideas and positive attitudes. Often, they possess artistic talents such as writing, acting, painting, or music. Their challenge is to learn, focus, and to learn, focus, and responsibility to realize their visions. Sorry. Life path number 4. You're considered the builder. Number 4 are practical, organized, and responsible. They are builders of structures and systems, striving for stability and security. Their determination and consistency enable them to achieve long-term goals. Life path number 5. They're lovers of freedom and adventure. They are flexible, versatile, and open to new experiences. Their life is full of changes, travel, and challenges. They may sometimes find it hard to settle down, but their enthusiasm is contagious. On to 6. You are a caretaker who value family, harmony, and responsibility. They have a great building. Have a gift for building close relationships and addressing the needs of others. Their lives often focus on creating a harmonious environment. Life path number 7. They're the seeker. They're natural analysts and thinkers. They are deeply interested in spirituality, knowledge, and understanding the deeper meaning of life. They have a natural inclination for introspection and value solitude as a time for personal growth. 8. Are natural leaders with great ambition and organizational skills. They are focused on achievements, material success, and power. They have a talent for management and decision making. Life path number 9 are altruistic individuals who aim to help others and make the world a better place. They are visionaries, full of compassion and idealism. So, humanitarian. Now, 11 is the first master life path. And this is what I am right here. People with life path number 11 are spiritual teachers and visionaries. They possess strong intuition, creativity, and the ability to inspire others. Am I inspiring anybody? Hopefully. 22. They are considered the master builders. They are natural leaders and builders. They have the ability to execute large-scale projects and bring lasting changes to the world. They combine visionary imagination with practicality and responsibility. Their challenge is managing the stress that comes with great responsibility. And 33 life path is considered the master healer. Number 33 are natural teachers and healers. Their mission is to bring love, harmony, and healing to others. They have extraordinary empathy and compassion, which they use to help others. Their challenge is finding a balance between giving and caring for their own needs. Again, that is all the life paths. Pretty nice, straightforward. If you want to go more in depth, like I said, it's just quick readings. I do recommend you go check out your life path. It will help give you a little more direction, because then you can actually see where some of your downfalls might be as well on your life path. Because mine, if you are 11, you do tend to be on a more like lonesome path. But I digress. Let's get into the expression numbers. Again, the expression is from your name. So you just take first, middle, and last. So when you get all those in, let's start off with expression number 1. If you have a 1 as your expression number, you're someone who people trust to lead. The outside world sees you as someone confident, strong, and capable. You seem to know what you're doing, even if you don't. Having no problem initiating things, you're someone who is bold and proud. Others believe you're brave and that you possess a great amount of willpower. Hell yeah, I wouldn't mind being the number 1. Expression number 2. You may be someone that prefers a quiet environment and a calm atmosphere. Perhaps you spend a lot of time alone, and you could be an introvert, intuitive. You pick up on things about people easily. You're perspective and you're perceptive. Sorry about that. And you probably work better alone. People may think that you're shy, polite, and mild-mannered. 111 on the clock as I saw that, or 1011. Expression number 3. As a 3, the most obvious quality that people notice about you is that you're highly creative. You're a born artist through and through. However, you're also a social butterfly that enjoys meeting various types of people. People quickly notice how friendly you are and how easily you communicate. You get inspired by conversing with others, helping to stimulate your creative juices. Let's get into 4. You're someone who is incredibly organized. You could be a minimalist, and you simply have an unmatched attention to detail. People perceive you as someone who is serious and stable. Your sense of humor may be dry and cutting, but you don't miss a thing. Those in your life appreciate the ability to piece things together when they're in a mess. Expression number 5, as are always on the move. People view you as someone who is nearly always just out of reach. They may feel that they never know where you are, and that's due to your unquenchable thirst for adventure. You love to explore the world around you, and you can never get enough experience to sit feeling stifled and chained down. As a 6, you're someone that everyone sees as responsible. With a good heart. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. With a good head on your shoulders, your friends and family believe that you have your priorities straight and that you know what's important in life. You may be somewhat of a homebody and prefer family to friends. Your home is likely comfortable, clean, and inviting, where you love to host others and shine. Expression number 7. To others, you're intelligent, intellectual, and perhaps too knowledgeable about most topics for others to keep up easily. Yes, you may be a little intimidating to those who aren't as clever. You can't help but to analyze everything to understand how it works. As a result, you can figure out nearly anything. People may rely on you to help them, trusting that you'll solve the puzzle. Shout out to my life. Expression number 8. Here we go. People feel that you're successful in whatever you do. As you're naturally good at almost everything that you try, it doesn't seem to take much effort on your part to get the hang of most things pretty quickly. Even if you're nervous, you somehow make the best of it. Even if you started at the bottom, others admire your ability to rise up from nearly all situations. Expression number 9. The people in your life see you as a rebel. While you have a good heart, perhaps they feel that although your intentions are good, you seem to get mixed up in things that they wish you wouldn't. Maybe you're too trusting of others when you shouldn't be. Regardless, you don't judge people too harshly, and you're always down to lend a helping hand. I like 9s. 11. People likely perceive you as someone who is extremely in tune to others, seeing you as having something of a psychic ability. You're super sensitive to energies, and others may think it seems like you can read their minds at times. Somehow, you pick up on the most subtle words left unsaid and feeling unspoken. This can make you paranoid if not used carefully. Then expression number 22. This is the last one that they have on this page. To be honest, I'm not sure if there is a 33. Like I said, I am a expression number 8, so I never really looked. For those of you who are expression number 22, people almost immediately notice how easily you seem to be able to receive what you dream. It's almost like you speak life into your thoughts and pull them from seemingly nothing. You possess a strong ability to create and manifest. You're a natural builder, motivating and inspiring others by being yourself and doing what you do. Others frequently take notice of your natural flow of magic. All right, like I said, those are your life path numbers and your expression numbers. I know that was a lot. I will put down the little tabs in the description below so you guys can jump around. And hold on, let me get situated. Oh, yeah, real quick. I did almost forget about the birthday for everyone that is born on the 25th of your month. Um, this is what you are for the day. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. That definitely hit me right on. That explains me to a T. All right. For the astrology, like I said, I'm just going to read you the planets. Also, who they rule and how long they stay in each sign. So, the sun, the planet of vitality, life, ego, creativity, expression. It's all the creative energies. It rules Leo. The sun stays 1 month in each sign. Obviously, because 12 months out of the year kind of makes sense. The moon is the planet of emotions, intuition, moods, reactions, and soul development. It's your inner being. It rules Cancer. The moon stays only 2 to 3 days in each sign. Mercury is the planet of intellect, logic, perception, thinking, communication, mentality. It rules both Gemini and Virgo. Mercury stays 25 days in each sign. Venus is the planet of pleasure, beauty, art, femininity, love, receptiveness, and harmony. It's all about values. And it rules both Taurus and Libra. Venus stays 1 month in each sign. Mars, planet of aggression, drive, power, instinct, masculinity, self-projection, impulse. It's all about action. It rules Aries and to a lesser extent Scorpio. Mars spends 2 months in a sign. Next we have Jupiter, planet of growth, abundance, luck, expansion, higher learning, travel, and spirit. Is for the expansion. It rules Sagittarius. Shout out to my Sagittariuses. And to a lesser extent, Pisces. Jupiter stays 1 year in each sign. Saturn, planet of structure, restrictions, time, authority, discipline, responsibility, and protection. It's about structure. And it rules Capricorn and, to a lesser extent, Aquarius. Saturn stays 2.5 years in a sign. Uranus, planet of rebellion, revolution, individualism, eccentricity, science, inventions, humanitarianism. It's about change and transformation. It rules Aquarius. Uranus stays 7 years in each sign. You see how the years are just keep on growing and growing? And like that's a lot of aspects that each planet has. And it being in a sign, think about all those years that things are just influencing you. Have no idea. It's crazy. Start checking that shit out. Neptune is the planet of dreams, illusions, delusion, spirituality, oneness, addictions, and breakthrough. It's about integration. This planet rules Pisces. Neptune stays 14 years in each sign. Pluto, planet of power, transformation, obsession, alchemy, healing, life and death, compulsion, and cycles. Pluto's all about transitions. Rules Scorpio. Pluto stays anywhere from 11 to 31 years in each sign. Yeah, like I said, a lot of years. And if you're not aware of anything that's affecting you, that's a lot of years to be in the dark. If you are on the process of learning a lot of stuff, I feel like Saturn is the key to a lot of it, because Saturn returns are so impactful on everybody's life. And these events only happen every 29.5 years, so around 30 years. And what's a Saturn return, you may ask? A Saturn return is when it completely makes a whole, like, orbit back into the spot on the day when you were born. And that it stays there for, like I said, anywhere 2 to 3 years. Yeah, 2.5 years. But Saturn returns are associated with major life transitions, self-reflection, and taking on new responsibilities. These periods are generally considered times of significant personal growth and challenges, forcing individuals to confront their past and build a more authentic future. Saturn returns are no joke. Like, I thought wasn't able to get my life together. It felt like I was living on autopilot. And then the Saturn return hit, and oh, look at that. All of a sudden, I'm able to control shit and not be so impulsive. Yes, but another thing that I kind of learned through all my excavation of knowledge, and like I apologize, I can't remember where I got this from, but a lot of your life lessons live in the following sun sign after your sun sign. So my sun sign is a Sagittarius, and so some of my life lessons are in Capricorn. But with that being said, I'm also going to try to quickly get into some of the life lessons for each zodiac sign, just to give you guys a little bit of a basis that you guys can like move on. Again, just quick brushstrokes, not that in depth. So if you are looking for more information, I advise you to dive deep for yourself, especially in your life path, expression numbers, and astrology in itself. All right, starting off, we have Aries. Aries, you need to balance making time for those who are important to them, living the lives they want. They can have both with a balance. Taurus, when they insist on being right about something, they will fight about anything because they don't want to hear that they are wrong. So they tend to turn conversations into fights. Their lesson is to let things go that aren't worth arguing over. Gemini's lesson is to choose to stay in the lives of those who are worthwhile to them and get rid of those who are not helpful to their growth and well-being. Cancers. Cancer needs to learn that they cannot pour from an empty cup, which leads to a burnout. The Cancer will end up neglecting the needs of others in addition to themselves. This is a lifelong lesson for Cancers. Their needs matter like everyone else's does. And that's what they gotta start to learn. Even though, like I said, lifelong, so it's gonna take a while. Leos need to learn that their self-esteem and self-worth don't need to depend on others' approval. You got all that pride, let's use it. Virgos are known to be highly analytical and exceptionally high standards. If their standards and expectations are too high, others will not like them and want to be around them. That only makes them overly critical all of the time. Lowering expectations with others and with themselves in some situations will save their sanity in relationships. Libras like to balance things and keep things fair, but they are too dependent on others when it comes to decision making. They need to build enough confidence to trust their own decision making abilities. Scorpio needs to understand holding on to grudges only hurts the Scorpio and not those who they are begrudging. There is truth in the saying, holding on to a grudge is like drinking the poison intended for someone else. Learning forgiveness, not for anyone else but the Scorpio's well-being, is their lesson. On to Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the one that is ready to go on a new adventure, which means they tend to escape commitments. The Sagittarius must honor the obligations they have before getting on with their new journeys. Capricorns. Capricorn needs to allow themselves to have some fun so they can strike a good work-fun life balance. Aquarius are known to be detached emotionally, resulting in loneliness. Consistent loneliness will lead to mental and physical health problems later in life. That is why their lesson is to form emotional attachments with those who are essential in their lives. Also, they need to be able to express their love for these people in their own way. Pisces are known to be dreamy, and there can be some paranoid traits as they tend to think others are out to get them and have an eye on them. They need to realize that they must get to reality and ask themselves why they think this is occurring. So grounding themselves to reality is a habit they must get into for their overall well-being and have people around them that care about them. Yeah. Like I said, there are so many lessons and so many things just in astrology alone. Like, dive deep. Let's get all this knowledge just moving. Yeah. You may not connect with all the things I said. You may not like that I tend to like simplify stuff in like layman's terms. I'm not sure if I even said it in the beginning of the video, but my take on like astrology in itself, your sun sign is your character, your rising sign is your personality, and your moon sign is how you're internally able to process information. Yeah, so if anyone wonder why I am, like I said, I'm a Sagittarius sun. I'm a rising Virgo, and my moon is a Cancer. Again, life path 11. My expression number is an 8. And again, if you need that expression numbers, there you go. Take another little quick screenshot of that. And I'm encroaching on 30 minutes. So go ahead and leave it there. All right. Love you guys. Bye.